Hi, this is Silvia Purdie, and I'm here doing with my husband Chris. We're doing our video for how to compost as part of the rubbish challenge number. Actually, I don't know what number it is. Section on food waste. It's interesting that there are a few mentions in the Bible of waste. One of those is in the story of the feeding of the 5,000. The gospel writers point out that Jesus, after everyone has been fed, says to the disciples, "Gather up all the crumbs left over so that nothing may go to waste." This, to me, is a wonderful kind of moment in which God, the Son, shares in the passion of God the Father for all of creation. Right back from the beginning, creation is made so that nothing may go to waste. Everything is recycled. Everything that dies becomes reborn in another form, food for more generations and more life. In our time, we have a choice with what to do with our food waste. We can either put it into the landfill waste. If it goes into landfill waste, it becomes mixed up with plastics and chemicals, plastic bags, and other stuff which does not break down well. And the food waste does not break down. It does not become food for more life. It just emits greenhouse gases like methane instead and adds to the growing problem of waste buried in the ground. The other alternative is to compost our food waste and other stuff that can be released then in this quite remarkable, almost miraculous process of transformation from waste to high quality fertiliser. Now, my husband here is rather passionate about composting, and so we're going to show you how to make excellent compost in hardly any time at all. So, Chris, come and tell us what you love about composting and how it works.
Yeah. What do I love about composting?
Yeah.
Well, I like the transformation, making stuff disappear and become something new.
Yeah.
And we can grow vegetables with it.
Yes.
Yes.
So how does composting work? What are the agents of composting?
I'm not entirely sure of all of them, but there is some bacteria.
Yep.
But I'm the main fan of worms.
Worms, yes. Worms are like the staff, that's all the minions that
right.
do this job for you.
Lots of stuff.
So we've worked out how to look after our worms. They're our worms are part of our family, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it's so windy today. Worms are so a compost really is a whole ecosystem geared around what makes worms happy. Oh, wow. So we're going to take you over here and have a look at, we've worked out that this 2-bin system with the lids is a good plan. So here is the current contents of the compost bin. So what you see in there is our food scraps. There are coffee grounds, rice, there are some vegetables, and there are some paper towels and a cut up egg carton. So what we keep, grab the compost bin, we keep our compost on the kitchen bench in a old metal container because that's so easy to clean. It's got a lid which fits neatly on it to keep any smell in and bugs out. And so we put all of our food things in there. What we have discovered is that there are some things worms like and some things worms aren't that keen on. One of the things that worms aren't that keen on is large lumps of stuff. So can you grab So we take the time to cut things up. Now, this may seem a little obsessive about compost, but it really works. So here is some old silver beet leaves. I just cut them up. They just compost so much faster if you do that. Banana skins are way better if you cut them up a bit. Just chop, 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 chuck it in. Just makes the seed. There are some things worms don't like. Worms are not particularly keen on eggshells. So we put the eggshells in the green bin, and also in my little thing here are little plum stones, and they really don't seem to like citrus. Worms are not keen on lemon. The other thing we don't put in the compost is our weeds. So in Christchurch, the council provides us with this wonderful green bin, and they take it away every week, which is brilliant. And so then the council turns that into compost in a commercial facility. But doing it at home is brilliant as well.
You gotta dig it.
Okay. What'd you say?
You gotta dig it.
How often do you dig it?
About twice a week. Turn over the compost.
That's real serious composting, but it works. So here we go, the fork.
Yep.
Bit of main power. Okay, so what are you finding under there?
There are worms under here.
Show us the worms.
Let me see. Quite a lot of little worms.
Oh, they're babies. It's amazing how many babies they make.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. That's some good worms there. Look at them. Whoa. Those are happy worms. The babies start out white, don't they? And then they go pink.
Yep.
If you are starting a compost bin from scratch, here is an empty one. What we are going to do is put in pea straw. We have discovered that pea straw is a really good starter, better than sticks and stuff.
Yep.
Pea straw, the worms just love that. Chris says that makes like worm highways. It lightens the compost and makes them happy. And then grass clippings.
Grass clippings?
Not too many grass clippings, just about one load is good for the worms. Put the rest in there.
But also, we get some worms from the previous one.
Yes, that's the advantage of a double bin system, is that you can transfer them over, mix them all up, keep it all nice and happy, make sure it's not going mouldy or too wet or too dry. Well, that's probably about it, really. There are some great resources online about making compost, but I hope that you feel that you see our passion for it and the results in terms of growing a garden. I'll show you our nice little garden around here with the silver beet and some nice spinach and parsley and stuff. It grows so much better when you put compost on it, and it just feels from a spiritual perspective as though we're really participating in the way that God set things up to work. Thanks.